It's Jeremy here on Metal Music Meltdown, back with another video. We got for today, guys, is another album review. This time we're checking out the band called Blood Offer. Their album is called All That Dies Is Forsaken. It's their debut album, just dropped on September 5th, 2025. They're a death thrash band out of Italy, formed in 2022. They had an EP last year, but this is a new band for me, never heard them before. I was sent to this by a guy promoting bands through my email, and he wanted me to ask me to check it out. And I love death thrash, and it's a debut album, so I'm always down to check out new bands and promote new up and coming bands. They're on Iron Fortress Records. The album is got 10 tracks in total, just over 37 minutes in length. Pretty cool artwork on this one. Cool logo, very cool illustration. Kind of chaotic, a little skeleton with a scythe or the Reaper axe, if you want to call it. This is a pretty cool album. I dug it quite a bit. All 10 tracks were pretty killer. Couple gripes about composition and songwriting, but overall, really strong album. The opener, Dead Slut, interesting name for a title. Pretty good opener, high brutality, high intensity death metal. A little bit of thrashy riffs mixed in, but more in the death metal realm. But high intensity, very brutal song. Great vocals on this band. Really enjoyed the death metal vocals on this one quite a bit. Then a second song, Consumed by Brutality. Another high intensity, brutal death metal song. Really liked how it sounded. Well constructed on this one. And a pretty cool sound. Savior Demise had a little bit more of a doomy kind of vibe to it, and more kind of creepy atmospheric kind of vibes. I really dug this song, one of my standouts from the album. The Morto e Sepolto, just over 2 minutes long. This one had more of a thrashy vibe to it, very intense, high intensity, but more thrash riff, and still the death vocals, of course, but still maintain its brutality and intensity, but more in the thrash realm. Really dug that song as well. And then near the end of the album, the song Self-Involved, Flesh Eater, and All That Dies. All three of those had kind of a more darker, kind of doomier kind of undertones to them. I really dug it. More well-written songs at the end of the album too. My only gripe with the album was some of the compositions were a little chaotic and messy. They would jump from idea and riffs kind of all over the place. It wasn't cohesive at times in certain tracks. But overall, it wasn't a super big issue. I just kind of noticed it here and there on a couple tracks. Overall, standout tracks for me: the opening, Dead Slut, Morto e Sepolto, and Self-Involved, Flesh Eater, and then All That Dies. Those are probably my standout tracks from the album overall. They had one instrumental at number 6 called The Angel's Grave. It was just kind of there. I'm not a big instrumental guy. I could take it or leave it. It could be removed. But overall, pretty strong album, good production, nice and heavy, nice and brutal. The guitars were heavy, the drums were punchy. Great vocals, like I said. He's got a really nice death metal vocal. Otherwise, just a little bit of gripes on the composition on a couple tracks. Was a little chaotic and a little disjointed. But overall, really strong album. For a rating, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. Definitely one I'll revisit again for sure. If you're not familiar with these guys, please check them out on Instagram, give them a follow, and pick up their album. I think they offer it at least a streaming version copy of it to purchase on Bandcamp. I'm not sure if they'll release a CD copy. I didn't see one offhand, but definitely check these guys out. Worth a listen for sure. So thanks for watching, guys. Keep it metal.